Good boy. So again, we just bring it in. Good boy. Sit. Oh, like that. Good boy. So again, anything that I really like, he's going to just get that. Yeah, what a good boy. What a good boy. Good boy. So again, we just bring it in. Bring it to my leg, just hold it so we can't tug it.
Mm.
Once he backs away from it, so again, just wait. Out. Yes. Good boy. So again, I'm not putting pressure on him. I'm not dragging it away from him. It's dead.
Yeah.
He backs away. I go yes. I add my cue word of out or drop or leave or whatever I want it to be, and then we play again. So again, now we bring it in. The hard part is because he's a strong boy, you might have to lock it behind your leg like this.
That's what I do. So
So you can't pull like that. You just wait. So it's now dead. He has to wait. Just wait for him. Out. Yes, good boy.
Yeah.
So as he lets it go, I say my cue word. But here we are. I say, this is now playing tug in the room, creating a bond. It does create a bit of excitement up. So obviously at some point we'd probably look at putting in a calming game.
Okay.
So we're not doing that yet, but because we're trying to create a bond. But we'd probably put in a boundary game.
Yeah.
So which would just be put a towel down, put a bed down, and once we've finished playing, right, it's now time to settle. So we switch up from almost like doing this. Kill it off. Good boy. Sit. No. Yes, good boy. Oh, we get a down, and then we can add settle. In building up duration, distance, and what have you, we'll leave him in this position for longer. Yeah, so now we get the frustration box. If that happens,
Put it away.
toy goes away. But I want him to get it right.
Yeah.
So what we do is you just go, right, Steve, sit, down, lie down. Yes. And then reward him. So it's always about trying to give him the opportunity to get it right.
Yeah.
Rather than get it wrong. Good boy. But obviously we don't want him to learn that there is a reward cycle of bark at me and we get to play.
Yeah.
We play on sort of proper terms of it's the right time, it's appropriate. And then just goes so strong. Whoa. But I say, this will be a good one for anyone who was worried about barking to go, well, look, here's a stranger playing tug with your barking dog and then we're just going to try and calm him down now. So to calm him down from this, I'm going to just drop this out, and I'm going to slowly, so you see if I wait for him to move away from it, I don't pull it immediately away.
Yeah.
Because if I pull it immediately away, what will happen is this, so once he's let it go, I didn't, but no, sod's law. But he would go to grab it again. So what we do is we wait. So we kill it off like that. Just wait for him. As soon as he goes for the handle, we'll just keep bringing it in, just waiting. Out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to food. I'm going to slowly just pop that away. And so now we want to calm him down. Okay, so he's had a bit of jazz up from the play. So to help calm him down, we just go into what we call just airplane feeding. So slow feeding. So it's a case of the food is going to come towards him. Oh, good boy. If his nose comes forward, treat goes away.
Okay.
Good boy. So he just learns the food's going to come to him. And this is just a calming game. It just slows everything down. Good boy. So we go from arousal to calming. So everything just goes slow, and this is just breaks down that and just helps him empty that arousal
Should we do
bucket.
that like every time?
I would absolutely. It's important to switch between arousal up and arousal down games.
Okay.
The reason it's important to switch between arousal up and arousal down is so he learns that you can have arousal up, but once we're finished, we want calmness. Okay, because he's a young pup, arousal is going to happen, but we want to just slow him down. So you can see now he's like, I'm still a little bit. You can hear the breathing. He's had a good time. Get him into that sit. I mean, his eyes are nice and they're blended, and we've still got the tongue over the front, so he's not highly stimulated, but good boy. Good boy. I know. And so we just slow it down. I mean, you could go to, there are other things you can do. You could have a snuffle mat, and you could just drop some food in that snuffle mat. You could go to a game called Noise Box. If you go on my YouTube channel, there's a game called Noise Box. I think I've labelled it Enrichment. It's just an empty box. You throw his food in it, and then once he's eaten the food quite happily, you add in things like Coke cans, plastic bottles with stones in, or nails in, and I use things that I've confiscated from people, and I put them into the box. And then what happens is the dog goes into the box to get the food, and they have to move around these objects, and it makes noise. And it just keeps them busy, but it just slows them down. You can go to puzzle games. You could go to, I mean, I might give him, I mean, I love a frozen Kong. Not me personally, my dogs.
We've got a Kong here for him.
Yeah. So what I do in mine is I just boil the kettle, put the kibble in a bowl, pour the boiling water over the kibble. It turns to a mush, like a Weetabix mixture. Cram it into the Kong, shove it in the freezer, and they get a solidly frozen Kong that will take about 45 minutes to empty. But you probably can't go straight to a frozen Kong. You might need to do it in like a centimetre and then just all the good stuff behind it. And then build the Kong bigger and bigger and bigger until it's wholly frozen. And then, like I say, you can just give him that, and that'll keep him busy. And that could be a strategy that we use for visitors as well. Once he's calm enough that we can actually put it down for him, and he'll focus on that and leave the visitor alone. We can also, the other thing that we probably need to look at is door protocol. So if you have visitors coming, so we might get a chance. I might just be able to kind of show you how we do that, just to maybe help calm him down, because I presume he might react from door knock and things like that.
Even like next door, he'll react to that.
So we'll maybe just have a quick 10 minutes on that. And just sort of show you, because that's also feeds into it, because obviously I knocked on the door lightly, but it triggers them. Then he goes into the garden and he's already predicting that someone's coming. So already he's at a higher level of arousal. Good boy. But you, good boy, have done amazing. Brilliant.